Gunjan, your newest venture, which you have named Tathastu.
Yes.
How did the name originate?
Okay, I was when I was about to start this venture, I was looking for a name, and my dadi has always been very close to me. And I remember as kids, we would just be loitering around, and she would just be static in a place, either sleeping or sitting on a sofa. And whenever somebody said something positive, for example, exam de ke aaye hum, and I would say कि पता नहीं कितने marks मिलेंगे, and my father would say कि चलो इस बार 98 तो मिल ही जाएंगे. Dadi would immediately say Tathastu. So that is how Tathastu. Anything that you want, may it come true.
Wow.
I think that's her blessings even today from the heavens above.
Tathastu. Tathastu, what I would say is that I'm also now remembering my nani and my dadi.
There
are so many things that they did.
Yeah.
And now when we look back, we think that क्या सही बोलते थे.
And उनकी बातें अब ज़्यादा relevant लगती है ना, तब तो समझ में ही नहीं आता था.
Absolutely. So Gunjan, tell me, how do you manage to make your products? Do you have a setup, or you manage with whatever you have? How do you do it?
Tathastu. Well, the story of Tathastu is that of serendipity, because almost 6 years back, my husband was detected of a very serious skin ailment called psoriasis, and we tried all possible medications, right from Ayurveda to homeopathy to the mainstream medication, but nothing seemed to work for him. That is when, and he had meanwhile got posted to field, so there was no way I could take care of him. So meanwhile somebody told me that you should try homemade soaps and creams and all that. So I tried placing orders, but those orders were getting delayed.
Okay.
So that is when I thought, if she can do it, why can't I?
Wow.
So that is how it all began.
Okay.
And I did a lot of research online, read so much, whatever that I could.
So what was involved in your research? What did you read? Did you read what
about
people are
herbs,
making, what products they have,
yes,
or how to go about it?
See, I started by reading about melt and pour soaps. Okay, which is relatively very easy to make. Any kids can make it. My kids are now making melt and pour soaps. But the ingredients that must go into the skincare, that is what is more challenging. And not much is available online, because most of the research data available online is from the foreigner's point of view.
Okay.
So what would suit Indian skin?
Yes,
what would
that's
suit
very
psoriasis? An ailment like psoriasis. That I had to do a lot of research on, but God has been so kind to me that within 3 months my husband was cured of his psoriasis.
Really?
Yes, and it has
with your products. What
yes,
you made.
yes.
That's amazing.
And you know how faujis are, yeah? He was so skeptical about using the product, and I still remember the first time after I started Tathastu, the first time he was home, he bought some Rexona or something. And I still remember the way my kids held that Rexona, They held it like a dead mouse. And that is when he understood
Papa, look
that.
At what all Mama is making, and look at what you got. Okay.
So nothing against Rexona, but all these natural soaps do not have caustic soda. Nothing that is harmful for the skin. They are so mild on the skin. I think that is what made all the difference.
Gunjan, I mean, what should I say? This is the best thing that I've heard of late, that you tried something for your husband and it worked, and there can't be anything better than that. So I want to know about your products. What all do you make?
Well, now I have almost about 40 plus SKUs, and right from
what is
soaps.
SKU?
These are basically 40 products, 40 or more products.
Skincare?
No, it has got nothing to do with skincare.
Okay.
But skincare products, I have 40 or more units of them, 40 different types of products.
Okay.
So right from soaps to your shampoo, conditioner, everything, you name it, to your foot cream, everything, even lipsticks and kajals. So these are the only 2 cosmetics that we make, because Tathastu is against the use of cosmetics.
Okay.
We believe that you are beautiful naturally. So all the little, or the way you are.
Okay.
So all the little, imperfections that you have, learn to embrace them, because that is what makes you uniquely you.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So
true.
yes. So that's what Tathastu stands for. It stands for taking care of yourself without going overboard.
So where do you make these products, Gunjan?
I have a unit here in Delhi, in the civil area.
Okay.
That's where the production takes place,
Okay.
and it is also shipped from there.
Oh, lovely. So you have a website of your own?
The website is under construction,
Okay.
but yes, I think within the next month or so we should have our website up and running.
Wow. So how do you market? It's all contacts, people who know you, then they refer you.
I think maybe I've been very lucky because, over the years, I think this started about 3 years back. And in the span of 3 years, it has grown leaps and bounds. And I have not spent anything on promotion. It's only through word of mouth publicity.
Wow. What makes your products different, Gunjan, when you say that you are getting nature to people's homes? How would you describe that?
Right, Arthi, I think a lot of people ask me if these products are 100% natural or 100% chemical free. So I'd like to tell all of them that the word natural and cosmetics are in fact two opposites placed against each other. So, they are in fact oxymorons. You cannot have 100% natural cosmetic because water is a chemical. Glycerine, which is used in most of our cosmetics, is again a chemical. When I say acids, I'm sure you know the idea that comes to your mind, the picture that comes to your mind is something bubbling in a test tube. But not all acids are bubbly. Hyaluronic acid is a very integral part of our skincare routine, which is naturally produced by our skin. And that is what makes us look youthful and beautiful all the while. So that is something that again is an integral part of all the cosmetics that I make. So many, I could just go on about.
So do you also make vitamin C serums that people talk about that?
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you asked me this. This is another buzzword, the vitamin C serum. Everybody seems to want it, but unfortunately, when you go buy a vitamin C serum off the shelf, not many producers or not many manufacturers will tell you how to use it.
Yes.
Right? So vitamin C is good provided you use it after sunset, because it has a tendency of oxidizing. Oxidation takes place the moment it gets in contact with the sunlight. So if you use it in the daytime, जो आपके दाग धब्बे हैं वो शायद ज़्यादा pronounce हो जाएंगे.
Okay.
So nobody is telling you all these things. That is why everybody wants vitamin C serum without knowing कैसे use करना है उसे. It can be really dangerous.
Okay.
So, these are a few myths that Tathastu again takes the onus of bursting every now and then. I keep making a lot of videos to educate people what not to buy, what to buy, and how to choose your cosmetics very, very carefully, intelligently.
Gunjan over here. Now this is a lovely piece. I am not much into art, but yeah. Resin. इसको resin art बोलते हैं?
Resin art कहते हैं. Yes.
So you make this as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
That's my newest passion.
Wow. So किसी ने बोला अपने हाथ मुझे दे ठाकुर टाइप ऐसे करके कुछ मतलब. You do so much. So how did this resin art happen? You learned it or you are self-taught?
I'm self-taught. Okay. Totally self-taught. I just watched some videos, got inspired, and tested my hands. It worked out. Wow.
Amazing. And you're also into candle making?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What is it that you want to learn in the next probably 5 years? What's the vision that you see yourself for?
As far as art goes, I like to learn so much. Kathak, I think, has been very close to my heart, but I haven't been able to, pursue it the way I would want to. So it's one of my dreams to someday perform in Shanmukhanand Hall before I die, I'm sure
you will.
Yes.
I'm sure. Tathastu.
Thank you.
You will. And what is your vision for Tathastu?
Well, for now, we have just got onto the right track, I think. So we are into now getting the manufacturing license, which is a Herculean task.
I can imagine.
And, being an army wife who is not stationed in one place, it has even been more difficult for me.
It's very challenging.
Yes, it is. But I think if you manifest the right things for yourself, there is nothing that doesn't come true. So I think with that thought, it's all falling into place finally now.
And Gunjan, one thing that I would also want to know is that you are a single person who is responsible for the running of Tathastu. Do you have a team?
So far, yes, I have. I am the only one responsible. I have a few girls who help me package my products and
Okay.
send the couriers and all that.
Uh-huh.
But apart from that, the formulations, the making of all the formulations is all single-handedly. Even clicking of pics and posting them and
You're
getting the
doing them
orders.
all
Yes.
on your own.
So far, yes. But I'll soon need a team.
So Gunjan, on FB, I remember that there was a certain kind of a soap that you talked about, which is not a soap, but yes, it's a soap, and it doesn't look like a soap. It comes in a box, and there were very interesting names to it. What is the product of yours?
So, Arthi, I think you're talking about these whip soaps.
Yeah, and they look so good. And look at that color. What is this? Can I smell
This,
it?
yes, of course. This is the blueberry whip soap, and the whip soaps are
Wow.
one of the most natural forms of soaps ever, because they are made from natural oils and butters, and therefore they are not just cleansers, but they are also skin moisturizers. So
Wow.
your skin will be fragrantly moisturized and
And
cleansed.
also soft. And it
Yes,
doesn't leave the skin dry like
not
normal
at all.
soaps do.
Not at all.
Okay.
It's
And do you also manufacture such kind of products for men?
Yes, I do. I have a
Really?
different range altogether for men, right from their soaps to shaving creams to creams, and you name it.
Okay. And what are the other products that you're thinking for you that you're going to launch very soon? Or is it a question that you would want to answer probably later once you come out
Yes,
of the market with
because
those products?
yes, I think let that be a surprise.
Okay, that's a suspense question. And are your products pocket friendly if
Yes.
I want to order for myself? Are
Oh,
they good?
yes. They are easily affordable by any service class person. So
Okay.
it's very, very affordable.
You said that you're going to be having your site very soon.
Yes.
All the best for that.
Thank you.
And you do not market yourself because you have very good clients who refer you, and I
Yes.
hope that it continues like that.
Thank you,
And then I
Arthi.
have many more opportunities to come and speak to you about your latest fashion at that point in time, whatever it is. And I hope that Tathastu keeps growing leaps and bounds.
Thank you, Arthi.
All the best to you, Gunjan.
Thank you.
And keep the Josh on. That was the entrepreneurial journey of Gunjan Mehra. What a personality. In the next episode of House of Josh, we will meet another fauji wife, a proud fauji wife, and discuss with her her journey, her strengths, her stresses. Thank you so much for tuning in into House of Josh. I am Arthi, and I will see you soon in the next episode. Thank you.